If you think most successful YouTubers have a splendid lifestyle like living in big houses and driving super fancy cars, then you are wrong. Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, is currently the biggest YouTuber in the United States and one of the top 5 most subscribed YouTubers on the YouTube platform, with a whopping 134 million subscribers, being the fastest growing YouTuber in the world and making $4 to $5 million a month. Here is how he is spending the money. Well, the major portion of MrBeast's money is spent on his videos. He's making a kind of investment in his channel. He claims that after doing his first significant sponsored act of charity, which consisted of providing $10,000 to a homeless guy, he came to the conclusion that he enjoyed assisting other people, which is why he continued to do so. But Donaldson also learned something else. The scale of his giveaways increased, and the more lavish his technique of giving donations seemed to be, the more rapidly his channel expanded. So sticking with the strategy, after just a few short weeks, several of his videos had already racked up more than 10 million views. As a result of the brand partnerships he has made and the number of views on his videos, MrBeast was soon in a position to donate substantial amounts of money. So he started on a donation spree that made several videos in which he began giving money out to anybody he could, including those living on the streets, Twitch broadcasters, relatives, friends, and fans of his channel.
A very memorable one was Jimmy gave $100,000 to his mom in the early days of his success, almost 6 years ago, and he said that was the proudest moment of my life.
On one occasion, he gave money to a number of individuals who were living on the streets by walking through the city and giving each of them $1,000. Next, in 2020, MrBeast held a streaming tournament based on rock, paper, scissors, and gave away a $250,000 grand prize. A few months later, he gave a prize of $300,000 to the D'Amelio family for their victory in a competition since their video had gone viral on TikTok. If this is not amazing enough, not to mention he bought a bunch of houses and sold them to random people for only $1, he even filled the entire bathtub with cash. After the first publication of Squid Game, MrBeast organized his very own tournament, but left out any violent elements. The first place prize was worth $456,000. This should be one of the most expensive videos that he ever made. The most recent one occurred on Saturday, January 28, 2023, when MrBeast announced in a video broadcast that he had paid for 1,000 cataract removal surgeries for persons who were blind or near blind and lacked the financial means to pay for the procedure. Emotional before and after footage of patients trying out their eyesight following surgery is included in the video, which has gained over 106 million views in the span of only a few days. MrBeast never spends more money on a video than is necessary, and he never spends less. He has millions of dollars but doesn't live a luxury lifestyle. He could live like Logan Paul, but he chooses not to. He lives in a tiny apartment in his brand new studio, which is valued at $14 million. Jimmy said that he invests the majority of his income in the production of videos and seldom goes outside of his studio. Donaldson has mentioned in the past that he resides on the production studio that he owns in North Carolina.
That's why I live in the studio right over there. So I'm not worried about paying for a mansion. I don't drive a Lamborghini. I purposely have a really dumbed down lifestyle. So because it gives you freedom.
He remarked. Therefore, it should not come as a surprise that in order for MrBeast to produce his massive projects, he needs a huge team of people working with him, as well as a vast array of resources. He took the renowned YouTuber Aaron Miney, also known as Mr. Who's the Boss, on a tour of his magnificent studio complex, and viewers were shocked to discover that his whole setup is worth approximately $14.2 million, including the cost of the property. However, considering the extensive amount of high-end technology and sets that are used behind the scenes, this should not come as a surprise. The studio also has several warehouses that are used to shoot his YouTube videos. These warehouses feature many stories of rooms and office spaces, and many of these rooms have screens that are at the top of their range. The high-end camera equipment in the camera room alone is believed to be worth over $1.3 million. Here, you can also see MrBeast's own apartment in the building, complete with an enormous refrigerator and heated toilet seat as a point of pride. According to the sources, MrBeast used to own some expensive models from various manufacturers. Each of these vehicles is distinct from the others. He has a Lamborghini Huracan Spider, which is valued at $229,000. in addition to a Tesla Model S, which is priced at $90,000. Also, he is the owner of a BMW i8 Coupe, which currently retails for $149,000. But in a latest interview, he mentioned he got rid of them and is only driving a Tesla now, as he doesn't need luxury goods to be a happy person. In 2019 and 2020, his channel brought in even more money than he did in the previous 2 years combined. In these 2 years, the amount was $27 million and $35 million respectively. In 2021, it increased to a healthy $45 million, and in 2022, it was projected to be around $56 million. Donaldson, in cooperation with the Brooklyn-based art group Mischief, launched Finger on the App, a one-time multiplayer smartphone game, in June 2020. In that same game, the last individual to remove their finger from the phone's screen wins $25,000. After more than 70 hours of app watching, 4 lucky players won a share of $20,000 each. Reportedly, the game was so popular that a sequel, Finger on the App 2, was released. $100,000 was once again the game's top prize. After 52 hours of tapping, the victor was declared. The runner-up also took home $20,000 for their efforts. Moving forward, in March of 2021, Donaldson and the Creative Juice Finance Network started Juice Funds, a $2 million investment fund for content producers. In April 2021, Donaldson invested heavily and became a partner in Current, a financial technology firm. During the same month, Donaldson faced criticism when several of his supporters lost significant sums of money in a cryptocurrency scam in which he had invested and actively supported. Donaldson introduced his new food firm, Festivals, in January 2022. Its first product was a line of chocolate bars named MrBeast bars. Coinciding with the rollout was a contest with more than $1 million in total prizes, including the opportunity for 10 lucky individuals to compete for a chocolate factory in a subsequent promotional film. A video advertising a cake baking competition with Gordon Ramsay as the judge and a $500,000 prize was published in June 2022. Festivals announced on February 2nd, 2022, that it will be partnering with Turtle Beach Corporation and Rocat to provide gaming gear as prizes. In its first few months of business, Festivals allegedly earned $10 million.
Then, in December 19th, 2022, MrBeast started a food chain business called Beast Burgers.
It was a business model based on forming partnerships with existing restaurants so they can offer their Beast Burger. Moreover, these restaurants are equipped with branded packaging to give MrBeast fans the impression that the goods came from Beast Burgers rather than their local Buddy Burger. In this way, MrBeast got a share in every burger these partner restaurants sell. Currently, there are over 300 locations throughout the United States serving the Beast Burger menu. After a successful food chain venture, Donaldson then declared his intention to open his first physical U.S. restaurant, MrBeast Burger, at the American Dream Mall in East Rutherford, New Jersey, close to New York. In the month of August 2022, the grand opening was on September 4th, 2022. Also, Donaldson has put money into the tech company Backbone, which has created the Backbone One, a controller that makes cell phones seem more like Nintendo Switch controllers, and the Backbone app, a content production and social tools app for its users. Last but not least, everything eventually comes full circle. Donaldson is able to get more attention from companies and make viral videos because of viral giveaway strategies. He is widely regarded as one of the most successful content creators currently active, and his channel continues to see steady expansion. He has already donated over $1 million in a little under 2 years, and he shows no indication of stopping anytime soon. His business model is one of a kind, since he is the only top philanthropist on the site. Nevertheless, his strategy of collaborating with companies in order to increase his personal AdSense revenue is one that others have sought to imitate in light of the ongoing demonetization issues. It's not obvious what Donaldson has planned for the future, but he hints in the video that he is working with sponsors on even more expansive ideas for giveaway videos to be released in the early part of 2023. Well guys, that's all for today's video about MrBeast. What do you think of today's video? Tell us your views in the comments section. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. See you in the next video. Until then, cheers.